bring in the CSP. Let's also bring in the CSP Benjamin Hundeyin, spokesperson of the Nigerian Police Force. You're welcome, sir. Now, very quickly, there are high reports of police high-handedness against protesters right now. How do you respond to these?
Thank you very much. I'll respond by saying that our response has been very commensurate with the situation on ground. The law actually permits the police to use minimal force when necessary. In this particular case, a court order is out there that clearly spells out that protesters should not come anywhere around the Aso Villa, the Eagle Square, the Force Headquarters, and Shehu Shagari Way. And for these protesters, they attempted, against the dictates of the court order, to come close to this place. And after several warnings, yet they still attempted to move to these areas. We had to use minimal force. In this particular case, the minimal force we could use was tear gas. No live bullets. I repeat, no live bullets, tear gas, and it did the work. They were dispersed, and the job was done. And this is just in conformity with the assurance we gave Nigerians in our statement released 2 days ago that we would carry out enforcement of the court order and ensure that other Nigerians have easy passage to go about their lawful duties and they are not intimidated or harassed in any way.
Now, sir, you just mentioned that no gunshots, but I know that our reporter just confirmed that they had heard gunshots. Can you confirm what that sound was if no gunshots were fired?
Well, I can confirm that what your reporter heard to be gunshot is actually tear gas canisters being fired. For those who are familiar with these things, when you fire a tear gas canister, it makes that pop. It sounds, the explosive or explosion sound just like live bullets. But I can confirm authoritatively that there was no live bullets used today, only tear gas.
Okay. But now let's look at the protesters. Now that the protesters have remained defiant, what is the police going to do about this?
Well, thank you very much. I will remain resolute in our determination to carry out our mandate and enforce the subsisting court order. So we will not back out, we will not be intimidated, and we'll make sure we protect other Nigerians who want to go about their lawful duties, just like we did this morning. The moment the protesters were making passage difficult for other Nigerians, we had to step in. We had to use tear gas where necessary to ensure that there was easy flow of traffic. So for as long as the protesters remain defiant, we too will remain resolute in ensuring that there is no breakdown of law and order.
Now, taking a look at other civilians within the FCT region, how worried should Nigerians living in the FCT be about their safety during this period?
Well, like a reporter already said, there are police officers deployed across the city. So Nigerians, residents of FCT, have nothing to worry about. We're fully on ground. We are not withdrawing our security architecture anytime soon. Before, during, and after the protest, our men will be out there to ensure that there is total peace. We don't allow this to snowball into anarchy, into any sort of chaos. So they are free to go about their lawful duties. We are here for them.
Okay, and then now in terms of legality and the obstruction of the movement, what does that look like in your own terms and understanding?
Well, I don't think I get your question clearly. Could you rephrase?
So in terms of the congestion and the flow, what is it that you guys aim to do to ease that flow? We've spoken about security, but in terms of getting things back to normalcy, what does the plan look like?
Well, I want to quote your reporter. He said normalcy has come back to the city. So we already have normalcy. There's no attempt to bring things back to normalcy. Everywhere is normal, and we intend to keep it that way. Just like I said while answering your last question, we will not allow anything degenerate into chaos. Our men are out there on ground to ensure that there's total peace and no breakdown of law and order.
Okay, now in terms of press freedom, because we know with reports that journalists were attacked, including one of our correspondents, what does press freedom and security look like for reporters and journalists?
Well, there's been no attack on journalists. I know for a fact that a few people were arrested this morning. And when it turned out that one of them was a journalist, that journalist was released immediately. So journalists and the press have nothing to fear. The police has no intention of attacking the press.
Okay, so if you look at the video, there's a video footage, I don't know if you can see it on your screen, where the military and the police literally went to a identified and branded press vehicle, our new central vehicle. I mean, they're easily identified. They're not protesting. They're in a vehicle. So what would you then, in your own defense, say the reason was for them to approach the vehicle in that manner? You can see him slapping our journalist around.
Well, I'm seeing this just now for the first time, but I can say that we have no reason to suppress the press, and this will be investigated. For journalists, for the press, they are partners with the police, and when we have cases like this and there are barricades, even if journalists are coming to cover things, I think they would need also, but I don't know what this case is about, but just to be clear, when there are barricades, even if journalists are covering these events, they also need to respect these barricades and zoom in and take their videos from afar. But this particular case, this video is coming to my attention now and to be looked into. But like I said earlier, the journalist that was picked up with some protesters, some unruly protesters this morning, was promptly released. Immediately, he was able to identify himself as a journalist.
I mean, there's a bit of a contradiction in your statement, because initially you had said that there was no brutality on journalists. One was arrested and then released. But I mean, we are adamant to maybe get the final report from you. But thank you so much.
There's no contradiction. There's no contradiction. After saying that, you brought a video which I said I was seeing for the first time, and I said it was going to be investigated.
But then that says that it's possible that there is more evidence and information that has yet been brought to your table.
Definitely. So this is new to me and is going to be investigated. If you have more of this, please let us know so that we can look into this and rein in on our men in case they are being overzealous.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, sir.